So yeah, this review was supposed to come out ages ago when the game kind of came out. It's the 1st of November when I'm recording this. It's been a couple of weeks since Spider-Man 2 came out. I've had to sit down and think long and hard about this review. I didn't know if I was going to make one, to be fair. I mean, it's a hard one for me, okay? I did like the game. But do I think it's game of the year? I don't know. I don't know. Um, I, it's a hard one. It is a very hard one because don't get me wrong, the game is fun. The game was enjoyable. I was sharing my gameplay with one of my pals. He was with me at the start of the game to the end of the game. He saw me do side missions. He saw a lot of cool stuff in the game when I was playing it. Um, but I don't know. It was better than the first one, I would say. Is it the best superhero game of all time? I don't think so. Again, personally, this is my opinion. I mean, you guys and whoever's watching this, you might have your different opinion, and that's okay. That's the best thing about being humans is we can disagree with stuff, and then we can talk about why we disagree and why we might agree. I'm not saying the game's bad. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying the game I feel like something was missing from the game. I feel like there was something big that was missing when I was playing it. I feel like there was a lot of stuff cut out, if that makes sense. I feel like we needed an extra hour or maybe or two with the characters, maybe a wee bit longer. I feel like Clavin, this is when we go into spoilers, so spoilers for Marvel Spider-Man 2. I'll put that on the screen now, so make sure to come back and watch it at this point after you play the game. And yeah, so basically, I feel like Clavin needed more screen time in the game. I wish we got to see more of him hunting the villains. I think that would have been pretty cool. The other thing is, I wish we got to see more of Venom and more of his kind of role. It was cool to see him with Harley. I think that was awesome. I think that was a great way to introduce Venom into the game universe. I think that was a clever way to do it. I liked him as Agent Venom with Harley. I just wish we got more Venom. I think we mainly got like 30 minutes of Venom in the whole game, and that's not a lot for a 25-hour game, I feel like, especially when you were promoting him as the big baddie, the big bad, oh no, how is Peter and Miles going to defeat him? And you got to see him for 30 minutes. You get to play as Venom, and I thought that was effing amazing. I think that was the greatest thing of the game. I think that was the best part of the game was actually being able to play as Venom, and I kind of wish we got to play as more with Venom, but sadly they don't. You only get to play him as you escape and then, again, spoilers, to kill Craven. Um, it's a bit disappointing, to be fair. I was hoping for more Venom-y stuff and more of him kind of taking over a wee bit longer, but anyway. I think I've been spoiled by choice because of the Donny Cates comic run that he did, and this is inspired a lot by the comic run by Donny Cates. And I was on Twitter, and apparently him and Ryan Stegman, the artist, didn't get a lot of justice or noticed by Insomniac Games, and there's a lot of Donny Cates' Venom run in the game, especially the null kind of stuff. So I'm a bit pissed off that they didn't even get credited or anything in the game. Again, I could be wrong, but what I've seen so far and what I watched at the credits, there was no there was no recommendation to the comics or the creators or null. And I thought that was a bit shit, to be fair, because the Guardians of the Galaxy game I thought did fantastically is they kind of pointed out the artist and the creators of the costumes, and they kind of explained what it was from, who came up with it. I thought that was fantastic. I kind of wish they did this with this game, but sadly not. A lot of stuff this happens a lot in the comic industry, especially with the movies and games. Not always, but it's a shame that they didn't get any credit for any of the stuff that they came up with. Some of the positives, I loved playing as Peter and Miles. Switching between them were fantastic. It's not like GTA, you can't just switch just like that, but it is pretty cool. What I mean by that is like if you're playing, like they had when when I say it like that, it means like you can't just quickly switch, but you could. But what I mean is they had their own missions as well, so they couldn't. What if you had to do one mission, you had to do it as Miles, and I thought that was pretty cool. I think they needed more of that in the game as well, more side quests. I would have liked more kind of stuff like that with Miles and Peter. There was stuff, don't get me wrong, but I wish there was more, and that was fun. The main story itself was kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't like the first one. I feel like the first one had more story going to it, and I think it was because it was brand new at the time. If you know what I mean, like this is a new Spider-Man game only for PlayStation. It's updated because we had a lot of shitty Spider-Man games before then. So, of course, they kind of had a lot to ride on the first one, and then with the second one they had the same like they kind of it was a safe sequel, if that makes sense. Like they played it safe. I kind of wish they did more and kind of it feels like I'm hating the game. Don't get me, I love the game. I keep saying this. I do like the game. I don't want to come off as too negative because the game has done great stuff. Don't get me wrong. There is a lot of hit and miss stuff in the game, but it's hard for me to explain because I feel like I'm just trash talking the game, but honestly, I mean, for example, the map is fantastic. The way you can glide and being able to swim is awesome as ever. I think it's the best gliding and web swimming in the whole title universe. I mean, it's perfect. It feels perfect. And even the gameplay is even better. I feel like they've improved on the gameplay so much better, especially with the special attacks that you get now. When you play as Venom as Peter, you get your own special attacks, and then as Miles, you have your own Venom Blast and all that stuff, and that is fantastic. Don't get me wrong, that is just amazing. And don't get me wrong, guys, that is cool and all that, but I just wish there was some. I feel like there's something missing. I feel like there's something that they needed to add, but I don't know what it is. That's the funny thing is, I just when I finished the game, I wasn't, like I was like, oh my god, that was a fucking amazing kind of thing. Like I felt with God of War and even the first one. I felt sad that it was finished, if that makes sense. I'm not over the moon about it, if that makes sense. Like I'm still feeling like, is that it? You know what I mean? There's all this hype and all that coming to the game. I feel like we're missing something, and I still don't understand what it is. And I'm not trying to beat people down and be like, oh, you just want this game. You like the game because you're a Spider-Man fan or you're a Sony fan. You just like the game because of that. Because I'm not. I'm not trying to do that. I enjoy the game, but I don't think it should win Game of the Year. I think there's so many other games that should deserve to win, like Baldur's Gate 3, maybe Resident Evil 2, not Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 4 even. I loved Resident Evil 4, and I still think that's my favourite game of 2023. And it doesn't mean Spider-Man shit. It doesn't mean that I wouldn't be happy if Spider-Man won Game of the Year. I would be thrilled because it is a good game. I enjoyed the game, but I think there's other games that have been better this year, and that's my review. I mean, I know it's a lot of negative stuff, but please, if you haven't played it, um, go and play it. Just play it because you will enjoy it. You will have fun like I did. I just feel like there was something missing, and hopefully we get DLC that kind of expands the story a wee bit. I feel like it needed an extra hour or something, just something to like keep you going, like keep you gripped. Like there was there wasn't a lot of twists, there wasn't a lot of like gut wrenching moments like when Aunt May died. But I know they can't keep doing that kind of stuff, and I understand that, but I don't know. It's a weird one for me. I'm still. I think I need a second playthrough. I'm waiting for New Game Plus, and hopefully we get DLC, because I feel like we're missing something, and I don't know. But let me know down below, what did you guys think? I know I might get a lot of hate for this, but it's just my opinion. As I said in the video, I still enjoy the game. It's up there as one of my favourite games, but not the best games. Like, I just feel like I've been spoiled by choice with a lot of games recently this year, especially last year with Lagalock, God of War. I I think I was expecting too much, but maybe that was just me. But let me know down in the comments, what did you guys think? Did you enjoy the game? Did you think it should win Game of the Year? Let me know down below, because I love talking to you guys. Make sure to check out my social media, where I post stuff on Twitter. I post stuff on TikTok sometimes, so check me out there as well. And again, make sure to like, follow, and subscribe. My next video will be a game called The Finals, Livlu, and it's just out in beta. So I don't know when this video will come out, because I'm recording this and recording the other one next, because I'm actually back at college. So again, I need to start cracking down and kind of getting my assessments done. So wish me luck. Again, thank you for all the support. I know we're only at 33 subscribers, so I'm trying to hope to get 50 at the end of the year. No, it's not a lot, but it's some goal of mine. So please, if you haven't already, subscribe. You guys are fantastic. Keep being amazing, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.